and welcome to my Unison League channel, and I will be your host, TimeLy. So, finally, A-Team has just dropped a new update, and I'm here to talk about it with you guys, and also the development of my character. So, recently, I bought this nice little ticket pack for 40 gems, a 29 cost or higher monster guaranteed, and 29 cost or higher SSR weapon guaranteed. So I ended up pulling like a 34 cost staff that I'm never going to use, and then I got a Croit. Another Croit that I'm probably not going to use because I already have one that's max pot, which kind of sucks. So, anyways, I had like 20 free gems, and I was able to do the monster spawn twice. Okay, so I had like 60 gems from doing that little pack thing, and then from the monster spawn I got like a Popon and a DJ Himiko. The DJ Himiko 35 cost water DJ Himiko, which is freaking amazing. So it's not done yet. I still need one more pot so I can get that water defense. So I was actually extremely happy when I got this dancing cheer squad leader Himiko because of the water defense. And a couple of the monsters that you should be afraid of in Duel and Kalo and even GB is Branma, Odin, Mikaela, Scar, Shinji X Kwaru, okay? And that one-time elemental monster that hits as hard as Mikaela. So those are the couple monsters that you gotta be wary of, and the ones that are easiest to obtain are Odin, Brahma, and Mikaela. Okay, a lot of people have these monsters to one-shot enemy players. The collaboration monsters are a little bit harder to get, and they're exclusive. They have exclusivity, so not a lot of players have them except for whales. So chances of seeing them are much lower than seeing a Brahma, Odin, or a Mikaela, in my opinion. So water defense is extremely good in this meta, so I'm trying to get 300 water defense from her, then I'll have 100 water defense from my Shingen for a total of 400 water elemental defense, and then I'll have my Xeno gears to reduce it further, and who knows, maybe my Stellars might work in reducing Brahma and Odin. I think they do because they do not have piercing damage. Like if you look at Odin right here, it says that it removes continuous heal damage reduction effects from all enemies, but you cannot remove a constant. That's not possible. However, there are monsters that have piercing damage, monsters that can pierce through barrier, but does not remove barrier itself. So I think that Odin and Brahma do not go through Stellars. I'm not sure. And speaking of Stellars, we have this new beginner spawn open. So if you want to get both your Stellars, I highly recommend it. Definitely do this spawn a couple times. Try to get your Stellars because Stellar gear is very good for Lancers and Mages, because Mages have piercing moves and Lancers have piercing moves, so you do not need to have reflection reduction, so you can really abuse that 20% mitigation you get from Stellars. You better do this now because this only lasts 13 days, and who knows when we're going to get Stellar God gear back in spawns again, okay? It's been literally a year since Stellar God gear has been in spawns, so we haven't had a planetary spawn in a year. I don't know. It's been a long time, so make sure to get your Stellar God gear if you're a Mage or a Lancer. You could still wear Stellar God gear on classes like Archer and Soldier, but with Archers need to wear reflection reduction. The more damage your Archer does, the more reflection reduction you need. So Stellar God gear on an Archer is hit or miss, depending on how hard you hit. So there's that. Okay. So now let's get talking about this goddamn event. Now that the Easter event is over, which is nice, we have this new event. Oh yes, welcome to the Unison League Arena. We have this new girl. She looks okay. She's 37 cost monster, but her hidden potential is like 4k, okay? 4k each for each stat, and then she gives 60 elemental defense for each element, which is pretty good. It's better than nothing, okay? But it's not very strong. Like, don't expect to have her on and expect to be safe against every single Unison. She's not gonna work like that, okay? She is alright. Her stats are decent. I mean, if you were to compare her to like a 35 cost Himiko, man, she is like weaker than 35 cost. I'd say she's on par with maybe an Odin. No, yeah, who knows? All I know is that free-to-play monsters like her aren't very strong. They're like watered down, and it sucks, but they're free to play, so what do you expect? So yeah, guys. Oh yeah, that's right. There's a treasure spawn that's out right now for the new event. So let's talk about Charlotte a little bit, okay? So Charlotte targets all enemies ability power 160, success value of 100 4 times. So that is around 800 ability power, which probably hits a little bit less than a Croit, okay? Croit has a ability power debuff on all enemies, so Croit hits harder than Charlotte. Okay, and then she removes buffs from all enemies and applies Kismet to all enemies. So that is a little bit contradicting, okay? So which one goes first? Does she remove buffs, then apply Kismet? Because if she removes buffs first, then you have nothing to Kismet, which is really contradicting. If Kismet moves first, you can turn them into debuffs, and then you can remove buffs, and then Kismet does not get rid of counter heal or Heaven's Breath. So really depends on which goes first. If Kismet goes first and then removes buffs, then it's good. But if the removing buffs goes first and then Kismet, then it just makes 0 sense. And then she heals 20% at max HP every 5 seconds for 60 seconds. And then applies 30% elevation for 60 seconds. Then increases Unison gauge gains by 2 for 60 seconds. And then applies Hero to your character, which is extremely good. And then applies Dark Element to your allied field for 120 seconds. Now, I really like this monster, okay, guys? I think she'd work very well for Lancers, soldiers, because Dark Element is 40% attack and 40% magic defense, I think. So, that would stack on top of Hero, and then you would get a 140% passive boost. Okay, and then she also gives that elevation, so you have increased proc rates in your main slot, and then you also have your Unison gauge gains, making it so that she is spammable. You can keep your Unison gauge up, you can spam her. So she's extremely good, okay? She's going to be really good for the 40 cost Light Dragon. She's way better than Hohenheim. She could replace Hohenheim like very easily. Hohenheim's fucking useless compared to her, in my opinion. And just gets rid of the need for Mitsuhide too. Very good monster. If you have the gems and you're a whale, go for her. Why not? So, she has my whale stamp of approval. And she's cute too. Oh, not to mention, if you look at the exchange, it literally has Pon cosmetics. So all of you Pon lovers out there, you get to go cosplay as Pon. Alright. Just fucking amazing. Yeah. Let's look at Pon real quick. I have a Pon now. Oh, there she is. Pon. Isn't that amazing? So yeah, if you want to cosplay as Pon and then put Pon in your main slot, just be like an OG, now's the time to do it. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Good luck with your spawns, and good luck with your ranking for this new event. Make sure to go hard, stay consistent, lots and lots of no lives do this event, okay, guys? and they do not stop, okay? They do not have a life. They just keep going, so you have to stay consistent. It's very cutthroat. So, good luck. I have to get going now.